Hi everyone, here's a quick review of how to apply and use a saturation probe. So we have 3 of these that are in use in the units, 2 that are this size with that much distance between the sensor and the light, and another one for bigger babies actually that is actually much closer together, and that's intended to be used more on like a thumb or on a toe for much bigger babies. But really, regardless of what size is on the package, the most important part is that these 2 pieces, the sensor and the light, need to be able to communicate, and they need to be applied to the thinnest part of the baby. So especially if I'm at a delivery, I'm going to grab the baby's right hand, and you can see as I line up the sensor with the light, and then use this piece of material to hold the sensor in place. I might need additional Coban or one of the NeoHelp white Velcro pieces to secure that, and that's fine. I just need to make sure that if I'm doing that, I'm not constricting against one of the extremities too badly. With the Coban especially, you have that danger. So this baby is small enough that I can still go around the wrist, because again, you can see one side is able to communicate with the other side, and that's going to give me a better reading, so that's also acceptable. And then when we go down to the feet, again, I just want to apply it at a thin part of the foot so that both sides can communicate with each other, the light and the sensor, and I can achieve that on either side. So those are all of my options and a quick way to troubleshoot my saturation probe. These are the 3 sizes of saturation probe that we have. So like I said, this one has a much smaller sensor area compared to these 2. That have a larger distance between the sensor and the light. This one, of course, is just our one that has the white, which is a little bit skin friendlier, especially for our smaller babies. Now, when I'm looking at whether my saturation probe is reading correctly, you can see I have a wavelength on the left side of your screen. That should look pretty similar to my heart wavelength. And then you can also see that I have 3 stars. In addition to that, the rate that is displayed on the monitor should be pretty close to the pulse. And you can see I've lost a star, so that's showing me that maybe the baby is moving, or just it's going to be slightly less reliable. So before I make a decision and know whether the saturation is in fact completely reliable, I should be seeing a pretty good wavelength and also those 3 stars, as well as having my heart rate match, and also of course always looking at your baby.